Hello, everyone. So, we are doing a collective reading for healing energy cards one and two. I'm going to do my sage. I like to sage. I always tell people do what calls to you. Some people like to use candles, some people like to use bells, some people like to use crystals. Um, I like to have candles going for fire energy. I also like to use my crystals and I like to sage. I like to have sage going in the background when I am doing my readings. But I also have a bell too, which can clear the energy. This is really good to use if you are doing multiple readings. Like maybe you're doing different readings on yourself or you're doing different readings with different people. It's good to just clear that energy because you are channeling in energy from yourself, from your higher self, from spiritual connections. So it's good to clear the energy before you do other other readings with other decks or other people. So this is a double deck. This is from Leanne Peters in Australia, and she runs Temple of Balance. She does different kinds of art. I believe she does card readings and tarot. No, just card readings, and she does art and she does spiritual stuff as well. It's really cool if you ever want to check her out. It is um, Temple of Balance by Lee Ann Peters in Australia. So this is her two decks joined together. I always knock on my decks 3 times. This is a bigger deck, by the way. So I have small hands, so it's kind of hard for me to shuffle this deck. So I like to turn it this way, and I like to shuffle this way. There's different ways to shuffle. I always tell everybody when you're tuning in for a reading, there is no wrong way to pick your cards. Okay. You do you. Okay. If somebody is telling you that you're doing it wrong, it's because they want you to do it like them. And you know what? We are all intuitive. We are all connected as one. We all come from the same creator. So we're all connected as one. So we all have the same abilities. And but that doesn't mean that we use the same abilities. That doesn't mean that we use them the same. Everybody has unique abilities. Um, a unique way of using their abilities. That's what I want to say. So do what calls to you. Okay. Everybody needs to do what calls to them. That's what makes them different. There's a lot of readers and you might resonate with one reader but not another, and it's because of their energy. So do what works for you, do what feels right for you, and that's will give you the best results when it comes to your reading. Okay. So let's take a look. I feel like we should pull one more. So let me see which one should it be. Don't feel it's those two. I feel like it's this one. Okay, so there we go. All right, so let's put these away. All right, so let's take a look at our collective reading. So we have reflections. Everything is coming together. Trust in the bigger picture and what is happening behind the scenes. Be patient. See the pieces fall into place. Be the hermit. Okay. um, Pull yourself back, be the hangman, go inward. Um, take a take a calmer, slower approach. Like, be the turtle. Okay, don't rush into things, because here's the thing: if the universe is trying to make something work for you and you're rushing in like a river, or a waterfall, things are going to get messy. Things are not going to line up. So this card is kind of telling you that, you know, everything is coming together. Don't panic. Don't worry. Don't stress. Trust that what you cannot see is for your best interest as of right now, and that everything is working out for the highest good of everybody involved, not just you, but everybody. Okay. You need to trust the bigger picture. So maybe you're surface looking, but you're not going deep. Okay, so this is kind of telling you to go a little bit deeper with things. Okay, um, let the pieces fall together. There's a new vibration coming in. There are some. This looks like my first thought is like the ocean, the octopus, or like the roots of a tree. Like there's something going on below that isn't being seen yet in the now. Okay, so there's stuff moving around, but it hasn't yet been like brought into the present energy, brought into the present moment. Okay, it's in the process though. It's like it's coming up and it's like working in the process. So keep your idea rooted in reality. Ground, connect, new vibrations coming in. You are the one who must do the action. Nurturing and follow through. So, dedication to self. This is telling you be dedicated to yourself. Pay attention to your energy. You can't control outside situations as much as you can control your inside situation. So pay attention to your frequency, your energy, your vibration, your mood. Pay attention to your problem solving. Pay attention to your heart. Pay attention to yourself. Okay, inner produces outer. Okay, inner lays the foundation for how the outer will play out. Okay, so focus on yourself and what's going on inside. Trust that things are being worked out as they're intended to. White light flushing through your spine, cleansing, purging, washing, clean yourself out, connect. Presence of loved ones in spirit. Okay, so you are not alone here. Your spirit team is really working with this situation. They are purifying the situation. Maybe they are working behind the scenes with each individual that's involved. They're working with you. So this is not just a one and done. This is like there's a lot of work going in here. Maybe this is like bloodline contracts. Maybe this is um, unresolved trauma. There's a lot that's going on here. There's a lot of transformation going on here. This can be a person moving like this blue, white, red. This is like the elements. So like there's a lot of energy that has to be moved and placed in certain places for everything to align. There's a lot of alignment that has to happen here, and it just can't be boom, 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 done. This is a complex situation, and it requires the involvement of spirit to work on different levels with different people, different situations, at different times. So this is a purification, and it could be global even that's working through your area, through your family, through your friends, through your job. So just focus on you right now is the best energy that's coming in. Synchronistic order, constructed, built structure, hard work, durable and stable building, order, hindsight, looking back, stability and support, things lining up. Pay attention to the signs, right? This is telling you that there are synchronicities, but you got to have your eyes open to see them. And the eyes are watching you. You've got spirit on your side. You've got helpers helping you. You've got things taking place in so many different areas that you have no idea what's going on. So try to bring your energy in. If I feel like if your energy is out there and you're focused on this, you're scattered, you're everywhere. And this reading is saying bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, pull it in, and then push it out. So, like, you got to work on yourself first, bring this energy in, um, let it kind of freely work with the universe and with your guides, And the more you focus on you, the easier things will become, right? The less worry you will have. If you focus inward, then you're bringing your energy back and you're not allowing yourself to be pulled in too many directions. So, this has a lot to do with slowing down, looking at yourself, centering on your heart, grounding, and knowing that you are supported in this time of your needs. Right? Thank you so much for joining me and have a great evening. Bye.